Philly F.A.M.E. Philly F.A.M.E. You know, smoke the flames, man. That roll up to me.
So once again, this your girl Dash. I'm here with Mamba Cinco. Oh, is that good?
Yep.
Okay, back. Here, just getting clips and interviews, of course, to try to see what's been going on. So, we was laughing behind the scenes, and we said the first question I was going to ask was, what happened to the shag?
Yeah, I had to get rid of that, you feel me? It's time for a change, something new. I was tired of it, that's it.
Who told you to get the shag?
That was the idea I came up with, you know what I mean?
Okay.
I just wanted to be different, feel me? So that I was gonna grow a shag really good. Motherfuckers ain't think I was gonna do it for real, but I started growing that shit, then I started liking it. Motherfuckers started liking it. And it was separating me, showing motherfuckers, I mean, they had noticed me, it made me stand out, I had my stamp, you feel me?
So that was it. It was the shag. One day you just said, "Fuck it, I'm gonna just do a shag."
And it was weird how I had to grow it too, because it was like I had to go get haircuts and I couldn't get the back of my shit cut. So the barber kept asking like, "Why you keep not getting the back cut?" So I told him like, "Listen, bro, just don't touch it. This is something I'm doing, something I want to do." You feel me? So he was doing it. So you know what I mean, it was rough growing it, but once I got it, it was cool as shit.
Okay, you gonna grow it back?
Bitches loved it. You feel me?
Shagadelic.
Shagadelic.
You gonna grow it back?
Or you good on it? I'm gonna do something different. I don't know what's next. You feel me? I'm appreciating the waves. I got this shit for real. So
okay, get it.
I'm just
You got
appreciating.
Puerto Rican in your family?
Yeah, that's the Cinco. Puerto Rican side.
You know what? I can't. So look at this one over here. Crack it up. Listen, if you hear voices in the back, trust me, it's not us.
It's been night.
Right.
Them ass niggas don't act crazy.
You hear it all day. So to get a little bit more serious, what inspired you to get into music?
Just being from the trenches, basically, like, you know what I mean, having something to talk about and figuring out a way to project it to the world, you feel me? And like, just, I don't know, I wrote my first rap, it was like on some late night shit, you feel me? Think about my brother, he was locked up and shit. So I just wrote something about him and basically what I was going through, you feel me? And then that's what showed me, like, me writing was like helping me, you feel me? Like, it made me feel better. So I was like, damn, yeah, it was therapeutic. So I'm like, damn, I'm gonna fuck with him, I'm gonna really try to write some shit. And when I wrote my first like real rap, I'm like, damn, this shit high. I let my niggas hear. I went to the booth, laid that shit.
So was that your first time actually writing? Did you write anything before then?
No, that
just played around with it, or that was literally the first time?
I had a track all the way back then. Like my niggas rap, so like I was just at the studio. We did like a freestyle of Prom Queen beat, but we freestyle. Like, it wasn't nothing serious, but other than that, like I wasn't writing music. I just started writing probably like 3-4 years ago.
Wow.
Yeah.
Right. So, with that being said, when you did first start and you was like, alright, this shit is nice, and you continued to write, was there any inspiration artist-wise that you were like, I like this person, like this is my goal set to complete and to surpass?
Yeah, fuck yeah. See, I'm from Philly, so you know, it's like, there's a lot of talent that came from Philly. Like, even from being young with like State Property to like right before I started rapping, it was like Uzi, Rock, Meek, Cora, all them niggas, you feel me? Like, they had shit jumping. So it was like definitely I was motivated by them, you feel me? And I was like, I paid attention to shit they did, you feel me? And just like tried to do some of the same shit and better, you feel me?
Right. Okay. So right now, since we're in the pandemic, still currently, I know a lot of people where it was like, if they weren't able to move freely like the way they should, or the way they're used to moving, doing shows, going out and things like that, they were pretty much just sitting on their hands and just fucked, you might as well say.
Yeah.
Because they didn't have another avenue or they didn't know another way on how to. So for you and your team and your management, was it something to where it was like that hindered you, or did it help you, you know, creativity wise?
I mean, it basically showed me and my team how to work outside the basically the regular shit. You feel me? How to work off of that. So we still was making money through the pandemic. You feel me? And all that. So it just showed us different ways to attack it. You feel me? Like it stopped the shows, but it increased the streams. You feel me? So. Right. We knew to drop more music, give them more stuff, you feel me, that we could get streamed and make money from, you feel me, and just get out there more, and just, it put people out there more, you feel me, and it filtered it out kind of like a lot of people quit rapping, like ain't as much rappers as it was, you feel me, because they realized like, alright, there's a little hold on everything, so it changed their mindset, you feel me, so, but other than that, like, we missed a lot of money, you feel me? But it's like motherfuckers figured it out, figured ways around it.
What about creativity wise? Do you think during this solitude it was something to where you got a different outlook, or you wanted to take a different avenue, or you delved more into your craft?
Yeah, it definitely made me think like into getting more into like investing into my own type businesses. Like I be talking with my friends all the time. We figuring shit out right now.
Okay.
Like we got some shit coming. Like you feel me? Like right now we inside of a club that I'm a part of. You feel me? So this coming soon.
Right.
A lot of big things coming soon for sure. You feel me? It definitely showed us like business ventures we should take. In case this ever do slow up or stop or don't, you know what I mean, plan out to what we think it will.
Okay. Do you think, music-wise, what genre would you say you put yourself in?
I like make my own genre. It's called like hip hop. You feel me? It's hip hop, yeah. So motherfuckers know. You feel me?
Wait,
is
that copyright? You copyright that?
Nah, I should.
I'm just saying.
But motherfuckers ain't knowing that. So it's more of a genre you got. It's in my music. You feel me? Like I believe I'm the creator of that shit. You feel me? Like, cause I'm more of a motherfucker that is like hip music and pop shit, and it's like together sometimes.
There's nothing wrong with that though.
You feel me? It's just how I like to do shit.
There's nothing wrong with that. I feel like sometimes
that's basically the genres. How I like to do shit.
But you got multiple avenues and multiple lanes. Sometimes when they put themselves in one category, that's the only lane you can be in. They don't know how to expand themselves or their beats.
Could be in the box. That's why it's called how I like to do shit. You feel me? Because it's like I can make a motherfucking minute song. I can have no hook. I can have a hook. I can have two different. Some of my songs got two different hooks. They got two hooks on it. You feel me? So, some of my songs is a hook the whole way through. You feel me? I do what I want. It's like how I want to do it. And it's basically what the fuck I'm visualizing. You feel me?
Nothing wrong. That's your music.
That's how they got accept it.
So what about making music for ladies?
Oh yeah, I do that. I do that a lot.
Right. So do you think you'll make more songs for ladies in the future?
I got to. I need the ladies at my shows throwing panties at
like,
me, ripping their shit off. I don't want all niggas. I don't want a bunch of hood niggas at my shit grilling me and all that. You know what I mean? I don't know if they like me or they're hot. Like,
one or two.
Or they gay. You know what I mean?
Oh my God. So, who would, and I know they didn't want me to ask you this question, but I'm going to ask you anyway. Who would you compare yourself with? Look at this one. Look at this one. Look at this one. Over here.
Because he know I always say,
look at this one.
I mean, Lil Wayne, because like, you feel me?
Okay.
No, but on the real, like, who I compare myself to in this generation, I would say like a, probably like I would say like Young Thug, because of what he do. Like he could give you the sound and he could give you like some rap shit sometimes.
Okay.
But my shit, I wouldn't really compare myself to him though. But I'm saying like into a light so people could see. But when you listen to my shit, it's a difference. That's why I say I wouldn't really compare myself.
Not even compare. If you say, for example, you know you're not into Western music, so
I compare myself to the greats. Like, I make good music. Like, I can't compare myself to one person because, like, that's my music. Like, I do all types of shit. Like, so it's like I don't know what one artist, but probably Drake, that could like make different types of songs like me. You feel me? So it's like, but like Thug, Future, a lot of niggas could do it, but it's like to my thinking and level. You feel me? So it's like I would just compare myself to all of them in that category. I won't really compare myself to like a Lil Pump or like a 6ix9ine or some one of them goofy niggas. Like, you feel me?
Shit. So we once again we talked a little bit behind the scenes about some of the artists that you have already worked with. So for those who don't know you've worked with, let them know.
Shit. I got a lot of shit coming with some big artists too, you feel me? But I ain't gonna speak on that much. I work with Post Malone artist though, Tyler Yahweh. He like heavy right now in the game coming up. We got like a banger on my last tape called Cinco Season Reloaded. We got some bangers together. Everybody know I work with Rock. We got a couple shit. We got like a tape, you feel me? For real. We about to put some crazy shit together. Who else I work with? I work with Young Chris. He showed me love like when I first started too. Like, he walked in on my studio session. He came in. I was playing some shit I had with my man. We was making a beat and all that. We made all that shit on the spot. It's called Who That At The Door. He walked in. He like, damn, who this? He's like, that's you. He just started pulling his camera out. That shit went up on the gram. Then he like, yo, I gotta get on this joint. What's up? And we shooting the video. He shot the video, all that shit for free. Like, I never paid nobody for nothing.
Well, that's nice.
No features, none of that shit.
So when you feel like, and this is just a personal question outside of, well, not really outside of music, but do you feel like, as far as Philly, I'm gonna say artists, because they don't have to be rappers, they can be singers or entertainers. And I always say this, I feel that there is so much talent in Philly, but a lot of us have that like crabs in the barrel mentality, where they see one going to the top, they automatically want to pull somebody down. Instead of being like, listen, I'm gonna pull you up too because I like you. It's automatically like, if you say that you like somebody's music or like somebody's talent for whatever it is, you automatically consider dicky him. Or you automatically consider like, oh, you being Joe or whatever the case may be. Like, what's your take on to try to, I guess, curtail that mentality? Because I feel like in Philly is a lot of artists, and it's hard to make it in Philly just because of that mentality.
Like, see, with me, motherfuckers know, like, if you listen to my shit, I work with a lot of Philly artists. Like, I got shit like Zai, Pound, Leaf, Drum, Lights. I did shit with a lot of motherfuckers, like, and it was like genuine shit. Like, so it's like more of a like motherfuckers use people. You feel me? So it's like people be protecting their energy, but it's like I always say, Philly need to come together. Like, it'll be more like, I think when one motherfucker get there, we push him up, support him, and it's just open the floodgate and all that. But you know what I mean? It's just like different in Philly. Like, people get on, they forget the plan. Right. They switch up, you feel me? So that's why I always stay there. I always stay loyal with all my shit. I always involve my people, you feel me? I always try to show them how we could do it, how they could be a part of it. You feel me? Like, I always stay down. Like, and people try to use you, like, you know?
And keep you grounded up.
Yeah.
I always feel as though, especially with Philly artists, like, if you know how it feels to grind through and to come up, so always, like you said, don't forget those around you. Yeah. Or don't forget those that's trying to be at the level that you're on. Because even though you're aspiring to be higher, there's always somebody aspiring to be at the, just to get to the level where you're at.
Philly need to realize, like, it's some shit I learned from this marketing boy. He was like a bullshit ass rapper, but a great marketer. You feel me? Like, and he was basically explaining, like, the reason them Atlanta niggas and all them other cities, they make that money is because they do tracks together, they work together. So it's like, all right, we do a song together. So say if, all right, the Migos, Gucci Man, and fucking Lil Baby do a song together, all three of their fan base come to one place. You feel me? So they streaming all that income, video, another income. They getting money. people don't do that. You don't got that many videos of Philly artists. It's like, you know, it's all the dumb shit going. Philly is like, it's different. Philly more like, they don't want to be like Atlanta, they want to be like Chicago, you feel me?
Right. I do think it's a lot of division.
It's different, so it's like you gotta look at it in that aspect. Chicago, they ain't got that many niggas that made it out for real.
Right.
They had a lot of hot niggas though, but them niggas ain't make it out.
Right.
You feel me? So it's like motherfuckers got to figure out what they want to do. They want to get rich or they want to be a gangster. I know what I want to do. I'm gonna get rich.
What's your take on Meek Mill and Poundside situation?
Shit.
Wait, like, once again, I hear the Snickers. Like,
you know, Pound my man. So you feel me? At the end of the day, see, I know, cause you feel me. So it's like it's more. I don't know, but I know. You feel me? The situation is, it was just, I put it as a misunderstanding, and as Meek didn't explain everything properly. If you say I got this such for you, is this, and look, bro. At the end of the day, this how you should do it. This, that, and the third. And I understand. Now it's my decision to accept or decline, understanding fully.
Right.
Not having me saying, well, or however it went, because I wasn't there when that happened, so I don't know. But at the end of the day, I mean, Pound my man, so you know how that go.
That's a nice way to dance around that question.
Yeah. It's just.
That's real diplomatic. I like
it's
that.
It's just how you. That's the truth. Like I wasn't there. I don't know, but I mean, at the end of the day, people have hidden agendas too. So it's like you never know. Motherfuckers might want to tie you down. So you know what I mean, motherfuckers won't get on top. Like motherfuckers then shit. You know what I mean, he done had all them DCs, all them. You know what I mean, like I don't know if they had contract, but it's like you push them. Like we from the same city. You should want to see people win. That's how I think. Because that's what I would do. Now, me being in a position, I'm not saying I'm going to just go say, you from fucking Broad area I never knew, come get on.
Right.
But if a motherfucker around me, or I know, or I think a motherfucker hot, I don't have to have parts of his money for him to get on. Because I know in the future, he may get bigger than me. Let me get the song, bro. Or let me get the platinum hit. You feel me? People don't. So it's just like you gotta. That's why certain people last, certain people don't, because it's a mindset thing. Bro.
But that's why I asked you that question, to go back into the mentality of a lot of people that's in Philly that's trying to make it. They have that, you know, crab in the barrel mentality where you see people trying to make it and trying to go up, instead of pulling them up and trying to get them on. You know, it's stuff like this that happens.
Yeah, and I'm not saying that Meek don't put niggas on, but I'm just saying, for me, how I look at shit, what I would do if I was in position, which I will be, so it's gonna happen, so motherfuckers will see how I back this shit up. You feel me?
What's your take on the Billy series?
That's that shit. You know? that's the 1, 2, and 3. No cap though, but Billy like that's like my shit. That's my favorite song. Like that's how I made that song is just crazy. Like we was out LA basically. Bam. I never told this story either. Like how I made Billy the first one. Like I was in LA, right? We had this block at one of Rock label studios. He let me and my man Zai Sosa, we got a block in there. So we was there all night. We woke up in the morning. They played the beat last night. I was tired. I was out of it. I ain't have an Addy, so you feel me? I was dead, smoked too much weed. So, I woke up in the morning. Listen, our session was over at 9. I woke up at 7 in the morning. Our session over at 9. So I said, damn, yo, did they do that beat? He like, no, they ain't do the beat. Engineer's still there. He don't go nowhere. Everybody in there sleep. You heard me? I wake up, go right out there. I'm like, oh yeah, let me get a joint before it's over. So I'm like, all right, pull that joint up, bam. So I'm laying that shit. My brother called me while I'm in the booth. I'm like, damn, because on the beginning of my songs, my brother that's locked up that I was telling you about, he was in jail at the time. He home now, but so it was like a coincidence. I always told him I wanted him on the song, and he was about to come home in a little bit, so it was like a good time. So he took. I think that was like the most important part of the song. Like people felt that shit because they knew my brother and all that. So like a lot of people, it was like a part of the song that was felt. You feel me? So then I laid that shit, finished it, and then my man was like, damn, that shit a banger. Then I threw that shit on the gram, then it went up after that. Then after that, I dropped that shit went viral. Now I'm on 3, all them Jones just bangers. But that's how I made that shit. That shit was crazy. It was like some last minute banger shit. Like that shit basically made my career.
I was about to ask you, do you think that was the song that you was like, this is the one that really, really, really put me on?
Yeah, for sure. Like, it be all like my solo songs. Like people love my feature songs, but like every tape I got, my solo songs be the most highest June.
Right.
Like Billy was on the first and the second tape was I don't know if you ever heard that shit, but that shit a banger too. I mean, I'm promoting this shit.
I say, you see me looking at you. Wait. You see me looking at you. I'm promoting. I see. I didn't say nothing. I'm gonna care about that.
Shit, man. Real.
So how did it come about with you getting signed?
With New Lane, I came across that situation by I did a show with Crown Bella, and Bam was there. He worked with New Lane. He was one of the managers. So he seen me perform. Nobody knew my shit at the time. And he was like, damn, he was like, yo, that shit crazy. Like, So we was talking for a minute, you feel me? So it ain't really happened right away. I had to keep going for real. But then like by the time I dropped what was it, Ear, I had like different people reaching out to me now. So then one day after he called me, I'm like, yeah, motherfuckers been reaching out. So like he was like, yeah, but he been knew, like he knew, and I knew him growing up. So it was like he was on it for real. He just had to put it in rocking them head like, yo, this bull. They ain't really know me like that because I ain't really grew up with rock. So I met him like through music, you feel me? So it was like they ain't know who I was. I heard this shit, so he's playing. He was like, oh yeah, shit, alright. So then we wind up going out LA, doing music, locking in the studio, cook some shit up with rock. That shit was hot, and he was like, fuck that, you gotta sign this nigga. You gotta shit, the hottest nigga in Philly.
So when it happened, it wasn't even nothing that you was expecting? Or did you kind of like,
you feel me? I knew it was happening. Like,
it.
he fucked with me. Like, he invited me to his house type shit. So it was like, we was vibing. Like, they knew, you feel me? This nigga hot. But it was just, you know, that shit take time figuring out, like, the type of situation, you feel me? How to carry it, you feel me? It was more both sides it took time.
Don't burn my
to
feet.
figure out the right situation
you heard me?
attack.
Don't burn my feet.
I ain't burn my feet.
I'm like, please don't burn. Please don't burn my feet. Not my feet though.
Get that color in there.
You know what?
I like it.
Ow, that good posture. So all right, couple more because I'm not gonna hold you. Tell us about some projects that's coming up.
Well, y'all know that Fake Diamond shit premiering on BT for probably the rest of the year now. That shit going up so much.
How'd that feel?
That was lit, you feel me? Like, I ain't gonna lie, that shit crazy. Like, for me growing up watching that shit and watching me on that shit, man, like, that's different. Like, that's really different, though. That shit all that, though. Like, it feel good when you doing this shit and shit like that. Like, you feel me? Like,
right.
People probably, I don't know how people, like, they seen that shit and my people, like, made a call, like, cause you know to get that shit on there, like, it ain't like no raffle or no,
right.
You take this money. It's like,
right.
Your shit gotta be hot. It gotta be presentable. You can't put no $150 video on there. You feel me? Like,
$50.
You can't.
No, that's the real shit.
They not even gonna clear that shit. You feel me? So
right.
It's like they seen that, heard that shit, seen it. They fuck with that shit. We got you.
So we're all right. So when it premiered, I'm quite sure they was like, all right, listen, we got it. We gonna air it this day and this time. So where were you?
Shit.
Okay, who got their phone on?
He started playing that shit.
Oh wait, everybody pointing out there like
it's outside, play automatically.
Gotta watch these ones over here. I'm gonna turn the camera a little bit later so y'all can see who I keep talking about. These two over here.
That shit on TV now, man. Fake Diamonds out right now.
So okay, so tell me where you were and like who you was with and the whole. Come on, give me the picture.
Shit, for real, I was in the house, chilling with my niggas, playing the game. My manager hit me like, yeah, they fucking with that shit. They gonna play it on BET Jams for it was 2 months. and then it just got added to VH1 Soul and MTV Jam.
Mm-hmm.
So that shit on 3 channels for a month straight right now. You feel me? So that shit just was all that. When he told me that, I was just happy as shit. Like, he told my mom, "Hey, I'm gonna be on TV."
Mama, I'm on TV.
Everybody was tuned in. That shit was crazy. It's cool. Like,
so you was this cool, like this, like you was just like, look at that shit.
I feel like,
oh, that shit hot.
for real, I feel like
me. Like that's it.
No, I feel like I was cranked, but I'm saying like I feel like this was supposed to be. You feel me? So like like I be ready for my moments. You feel me? Like I mean, scared of them. You feel me? I'm running to them. So like this, I'm putting myself in positions for this shit to be going on. You feel me? So it's like I'm patting myself on the back. I'm like I don't get easily satisfied. Like I'm like an overachiever type nigga. Like that shit cool, but like it's more to this shit.
So when you saw yourself on TV, did you critique yourself? Like, I should have did this or I should have did that.
No, I seen the vid. I had the vid. You feel me?
But you know it's different when you see it actually on.
That shit, all that. No, I did wish like I had like people like once I realized like damn I really got people on TV. I was like I should have put my mom in this shit, my niggas, all type of shit. I should have popped me in this shit. Had the whole hood in that shit like cause that shit crazy. Like you know. You in the video, my man got me on TV. Everybody, hey, man, my man got the video on TV. You feel me? Yeah, that shit crazy. You feel me? It's just like it's crazy. I know my niggas happy. Like, damn, that nigga got me on TV. You feel me? That shit crazy. I had to think
Sunday's
about
best.
Like what? That shit crazy.
TV, okay.
You just randomly turn yourself on, see, catch. I'm gonna go on catch my shit on TV.
They probably say that whole stimmy check for that for a whole life. Damn. You on TV.
Who did that?
I'm quite sure they would have.
I think she said after that.
They talking about damn who did that.
I'm about to say damn. They say the stimmies. I don't know where they do that.
So, personal question. Tell us the type of person that you are. That people. Because I know you was waiting for this question, so I was saving this question for last. Outside of music, tell everybody who you are.
I'm the most romanticest.
Wait a minute. Hold up. Wait a minute. And they bidding on you over here. Wait a minute.
And I'm single, ladies. Put your apps in.
Wait a minute.
DM calls at 8.
Hold up. Can we do a retake? What you not about to do is make up a word. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, I understand. Like, you airing on TV and everything.
I just had to get that out there.
But you was gonna make that word up.
Like, I ain't gonna retake. No, listen. No, it ain't no retake. Keep that shit. But listen, this is what I'm saying. A lot of people meet me, like they'll see my gram pics, all that shit, and be like, damn, like, cause like for real, like, I'm goofy, I'm funny, you know what I mean? Like so, but like they'll see me and think like I'm just like this hood thuggish ass, got a personality in the shell ass nigga. I'll be like, what? They be surprised. I'll be like, no. So I be thinking like that may be the image I give, but I don't mean to. It ain't like some shit I'm trying to put. Like I ain't trying to cat looking like a gangster. Like you feel me? So I just be like one of the people know. You feel me? Like, that you the most what? I'm a down to earth motherfucker. You feel me?
Say the word again. That you one of the most what?
Romantic, lovable.
No, that ain't what you said. That's not what you said. That's not what you said. What did you? What did he call it?
Romantic.
Romanticist.
Romanticist. I'm the most romanticest, lovable person. I made up a word.
You did.
That's lit.
Okay, so that is for all the single ladies out there. You said, so you want DMs or you want?
Yeah, DMs open from 8 to 8.
Oh shit, 8 to 8. He got hours, ladies. So from 8 to 8.
I go home with somebody, bitch.
You know what? This is a mess. Anything else? This was dope.
Just keep expecting a whole lot of more Cinco for the rest of your life. You feel me? That's it.
What's the romanticist?
follow me on motherfucking Instagram and Twitter. My gram is Young Cinco. You feel me? My Twitter, Mamba Cinco. Somebody stole my name on the gram. So somebody DM me about that shit too. Like, yo, it's a bunch of Cincos, change your name to Mamba. I'm like, I can't, nigga. I try to spam. Everybody spam Mamba Cinco page for me. Y'all gonna know you got like 2 followers. He DM me too. That's my man. I fucks with him. I DM him randomly like, yo, bro, you ready to get my name? He be like, not yet, bro. I'm holding it down.
Wait, so you know the person?
Yeah, that's my man.
Wait, so how you gonna hold your name hostage?
I be fucking with him. I be trying to get it.
So your man holding?
No, he ain't my man for real. Like, I just
know
be bidding with him on the gram.
Okay.
This him right here.
Oh, well, shit, he only got 1 follower now.
Yeah, he don't, look, he DM me before and all that. Look, he be laughing. He talking about what's good. He talking about what you need, bro. I say shit chilling at the studio. I be big.
But wait, they talking like they really know each other though.
No, cause I be big with him.
At the studio like what's good with you?
Some niggas stole my name. I be trying to get my name back.
Tell him you'll put him in your video.
I don't know. He like a fake page nigga. I said, damn, bro, why would you take that exact name?
This
everybody spam this shit, man. Right here, get that shit. Everybody spam that nigga. Please.
So listen, real quick. I just want the camera to turn real quick for these two right here. Just turn the camera.
It ain't about us, man. It's about him.
Look. One on running. One up.
Put it on, man. I got you. Well, what we do?
I just want everybody to know. So when they heard the laughing and all that, and niggas bedding in the background, they put the face to it.
Yeah. See, they don't hold it down right for their hands. See, look, go tune the fuck in, man. It ain't about me. Yeah. Fake diamonds out now. You feel me? We just here to be here. You feel me? In case somebody act crazy.
Why you gotta be so rough?
I'm talking about you, cause you act crazy.
He felt that.
You know.
Oh, that one right there.
You feel me?
And was I want to say thank y'all for doing it for us. I appreciate y'all. So make sure
pictures with him.
go on there or YouTube, check it out. Make sure y'all go on this IG page, check it out. iTunes and everything else. Once again, thanks for tuning in. Holler at y'all later.
To Philly Song and 25. 2500 TV taking over.
No, it's still on.
You wanna do it?
Oh, good.
You wanna do the takeout? What? No. Wait, you wanna do the takeout? Go ahead, do the takeout.
No, it's gonna be good.
Listen, man, it's Philly Fame times 2500 TV, man. You know what just happened, man. I just gave an exclusive interview, man, with my slime right here. You feel me?
Damn.
You did, man. We out of here, just like that.